better give me that money.
Hey, dirty. Baby, I got your money, don't you worry. I said, hey, baby, I got your money. Hey, dirty. Baby, I got your money.
Welcome back to Bet It, Bank It, Blow It. I am Jamie G. Esquire, the fifth master of the multi-sport parlay. I'm here at Magnum Mills to review some of our previous wagers and to give out some of our favorite wagers for the upcoming 2024 NFL season. Mills, stop me if you heard this one before, but are you ready for some football?
It's honestly scary how fast this offseason has flown by, but much like the man Bone Crusher, we are never scared here on Bet It, Bank It, Blow It, presented by Season Gap Fantasy Football. Thank you very much for checking us out. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube. Find us on social media at CSGAPFF. Same place on the interwebs, CSGAPFF.com. We try to keep it easy to remember, just like the flaps. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please remember to hit the thumb. Hopefully, if you made money, but if you want to hit the thumb now before you possibly make money, we're okay with that too.
Well, and if you think that's crazy, we're only about 2 months away from the start of the NBA season. That's just nuts. It was just playoffs like a week ago. Mills, what were the results of our NBA postseason wager contest?
Jamie G, you went 3 for 4 on your wagers. You had 25 coins on the Lakers to make the playoffs, 25 coins on Boston to win the Eastern Conference, and 25 coins on Boston to win the NBA Finals. You did lose 25 coins on Denver to win the Western Conference. Still, that meant you put 100 cricket coins down. You took home 159.94, so you finished at a positive plus 59.94 cricket coins. You were the winner there because I went 1 for 4 on my wagers. I did hit my 50 coins on Tyrese Maxey to win the most improved player, but I missed on my 25 coins on the Thunder to win the NBA Finals, 20 coins on the Western Conference team to win the NBA Finals, and 5 coins on Bobby Portis to win the Sixth Man of the Year award. So I put 100
He was
down.
robbed.
I put 100 down, only took home 75. I was negative 25 coins. So, Jamie G, you officially have the crown, the belt, the scepter, all of the various things, maybe even the Mr. Peanut monocle. You are the NBA champion as of now until we put more wagers down. Anything you want to say? You Celtics fan now?
No, not a Celtics fan, but I'm glad they won and I got paid. Look, anytime you turn a profit, it's great. Nothing's easy. This was a ton of fun. Thank you guys for following along. Let us know how you did on your NBA finals and postseason results.
And Boston sucks, but yeah, whatever. Good for you, Boston. Yeah. Congratulations. Don't complain. You've won enough. You get to complain 0 times.
Absolutely 0. Man, let's run this back with some preseason NBA wagers. We each get 100 cricket coins to invest in NBA future wagers. Let's say the minimum wager is 10 cricket coins, and we both have to make at least one wager on the NBA Finals winner. I've got the juice now after my win, so I'll lead us off, Mills. You can take a second and think. I'm going to go ahead and throw 25 cricket coins on Luka to have the most threes made per game. Juicy plus 600 odds here. I like it.
Oh, okay. A little bit of Luka. Give us a second one here.
Put 12 and a half cricket coins down on the Celtics to get the number 1 seed in the East. That's minus 125 odds.
All right, you hit me with 2. I'll hit you with 2. Go big or go home. Give me 50 cricket coins on Victor Wembanyama to win Defensive Player of the Year. That's minus 180. So 50 coins only to bring home about 78. But you know what? You got to lock that in so you can take some chances at other spots. So give me 20 coins on the San Antonio Spurs over 39.5 wins. Piggybacking on the Wembanyama bet there, that's plus 155. So 20 coins to bring home 51. A little bit of a Spurs thing going here. Jamie G, give us another 2 wagers.
Love it, man. I got another 12 and a half cricket coins on the Timberwolves to get the number 1 seed in the West. I'm talking about Ant-Man time, plus 380 odds on that. And Mills, I'm going to go ahead and go big or go home. Feeling good, riding high on my win. I'm going to put 50 cricket coins on my New York Knicks to win the NBA title, baby. Give it to me. I've been waiting for it since Patrick Ewing and Oakley and John Stark and all those guys. Plus 1,000 odds. Let it be. Let it be.
Ooh, interesting. Alrighty, goes with the Beatles singing it. Jamie G, guess what? I'm going to put 15 coins on the New York Knicks to win the NBA Finals.
Oh,
I guess I made mine a little bit earlier. I put mine at 900. You're getting 1,000. I'm also getting 1,000 on that one then. So I'm putting 15 coins on that
for all
bad
the
boy.
viewers out there, we did not previously share our picks with each other. So
It's a
I
good
don't know if
number,
that's
and they're in the East. They're not in the West.
right.
If the Celtics falter, I think it really comes down to either the Bucks bouncing back, Miami somehow getting it together, or the Sixers being really cohesive there. So I just like that. I love the Nova guys together. I think Bridges was a brilliant ad. Does it bite him in the ass 3 years from now? Maybe, but this year, Brunson taking less. They're in a very, very good spot, and they are probably the team that's built the best to beat the Celtics, much like the Timberwolves were built to beat the Nuggets. So I think there's some of that going on. And then finally, my final 15 coins on the Los Angeles Lakers to not make the playoffs. That's minus 115 odds. So 15 coins to bring home about 28. Sorry, Braun. Maybe you should have let that trade to the Warriors go through. Just saying.
You know, Bronny's not going to save the day. Oh, God, I had to. All right. Next, let's check on our MLB wagers. Mills, how are the baseball wagers looking as the season hits the home stretch?
Jamie G, you had 15 coins on no team to win more than 106.5 games. That was minus 135. According to Fangraphs, no team is currently projected to win more than 95 games. So it's not official yet, but I think you can start counting it. Do not let the sports book buy that one back. You have 30 coins on the Dodgers to win the NL. You got that at plus 170. It's currently at plus 190. They've been bitten by the injury bug a bit, but I think that's still a solid wager, even with the Padres and the D-backs creeping up behind them in the NL West. You have 30 coins on the Yankees to win the AL. You had that down at plus 450. It's down to plus 240. So it sounds like you're on the good side. The Orioles and the Guardians are right there vying for the best record, but the Yankees are in a good spot if they can get their pitching in order. And then finally, you had 25 coins on the Dodgers to win the World Series. You bought it at plus 350. It's plus 370 now. So I think that's still a fair wager. On my side of the ledger, I have 50 coins on the NL at minus 135 to win the World Series. Right now, you have the Dodgers and Phillies as two of the top three teams to win the World Series in terms of odds. So I figure that's not bad. I have 20 coins on an AL East team to win the American League. Again, 20 coins on that, plus 120. You have the Yankees and the Orioles sitting right near the top, along with Cleveland there in the AL. I had 10 coins on Adley Rutschman, Baltimore catcher, to win the AL MVP. That's not going to matter. It's pretty much Aaron Judge with a bullet. He's minus 1,400 right now. Bobby Witt Jr. is in second place there in the AL MVP odds at plus 550. So, yeah, this is a losing wager, as is 10 coins on Bobby Miller of the Dodgers to win the NL Cy Young. Dude got hurt, came back, was terrible, back down the minors, so not happening. And then finally, I had 10 coins on the Yankees to miss the playoffs, plus 270. Maybe that was a little bit of a reverse jinx for me as a Yankees fan, but right now, Fangraphs has them with a 99.7% chance of making the playoffs. So great for me as a Yankee fan, but very, very bad for this wager. That's what you get for reverse jinxing yourself. Oh, your team made it, but you lost.
Yeah, but at least you get you know it's a win-win kind of. So I'll give it to you there. All right, man. I think we're ready for some football, baby. We're gonna start out with our top five regular season win total wagers. Mills, go ahead and break down how we arrived at these.
When the win totals first came out, we did an initial pass at them. Now that the season is just a couple of weeks away here, we did another pass, went back over them. Some of the numbers have changed. Most of the odds have changed. We compared the results. We looked at how things are trending now. At that point, we kind of narrowed it down to a few favorites. We ranked them out, came up with our top five. So we'll move from the bottom up, but we again like all of these, and they have pretty good odds. At number five, we have Seattle under 7.5 wins. That's plus 130 right now. We like that. At number four, we have Minnesota under 6.5 wins. That's plus 120. Again, love the odds there. At number three, we have Green Bay under 9.5 wins. Again, plus 115. Good number. All sorts of stuff to like there. And then we actually had a tie at number one. These are our two favorite wagers. First, we have the Jaguars over 9.5 wins. That's plus 165. We actually both landed on that independent of each other. And then we have Cincinnati under 10.5 wins, even odds, plus minus 100. So bet 100 to win 100. Again, those are our two top wagers. I like it, Jamie G, right? Because first we're betting, the under on a team on the Bengals with a high number there, 10.5. They do have good strength of schedule right now. They have the 26 hardest schedule, so one of the 7 easiest schedules in the league, but 10.5 is a big number. And the Jaguars saw their number drop, which is why the over is the bigger number there. Excuse me, they saw the number come up, so that's why the opposite is there. But plus 165 is a lot of odds to get on a win total. Any one of these stand out as your personal favorite? Any thoughts on any of these win total wagers?
Well, I look at both these teams and I look at the divisions. I think the Bengals, they're in a really hard division. Best case scenario, they kind of split, and get 3 wins out of that scenario and lose 3. Whereas I think, Jacksonville's in a pretty weak division. I understand Houston's on the come up, but I look at the rest of the teams in that division and I'm not overly impressed, Tennessee or with the Colts. So I like that kind of influences it a little bit for me as well.
I 100% agree with Cincinnati. I feel barring, you never want to, barring a quarterback injury, if happens, anyone's going to swing shit wildly. But it feels to me that Cincinnati, their range is 8 to 11 wins, probably. I feel pretty strongly about that. But all but one of those numbers is below 10.5. It
Right.
just feels like that is just by far the most likely outcome. And to get it even money, I think is fair. And then the Jags are here because they were 8.5. They got bumped up to 9.5. So that's why you're getting such a good number on the over. But plus 165 in that division, if things break right, there's no reason that them and the Texans couldn't each win 10 games as well.
Totally
It
agree.
comes out of they play like that, it's a little bit of a tougher schedule. It's just about middle of the road, the 13th toughest schedule, but if things go right for the Jaguars, nothing would really surprise me here in that division given that schedule. So I think that's a good play right there as well.
No diggity, no doubt. Guys, make sure you've got some cash in your sportsbook account because it is time to bet it and bank it. Mills, explain what we're doing here. What's the score here? What's next?
What's next is a little bit of a wagering contest. As we do, we each have 100 cricket coins. That's our show currency. We have to wager it on any NFL player futures. These odds are from the DraftKings Sportsbook and are accurate as of August 19th, 2024. No team futures here, no single week wagers, no week 1 winners, week 4 odds, whatever. Minimum wager is 100 cricket coins, and you have to place at least 4 wagers. Jamie G, send us on our way with give us your first 2 here.
Yeah, man, I really like this one. I've got 25 cricket coins on Leonard Floyd to have over 9.5 sacks. He's done it every year for like the past 4 or 5 years. I expect it to continue on a ferocious defensive line in San Francisco. He's going to get a lot of one-on-one looks, and he's going to be used predominantly in pass rushing situations. I think he gets 10 sacks again this year. I like this one, minus 105 odds.
Minus 105. Leonard Floyd over 9.5 sacks. All right. What else you got for us?
I also got 25 cricket coins on Derrick Henry to have over 10.5 touchdowns. I know this seems like a lot, but I expect them with the loss of what they have at the running back position. And I know, with losing Dobbins and losing the Gus Bus, what they would use in those short yardage situations, having Lamar Jackson's going to steal some. But I really expect Derrick Henry to be used a lot in the red zone. I think he's gonna see this number. They're gonna have an offense that's gonna get down the field, give the ball to him, punch it in. I like this one a lot. 25 cricket coins on King Henry to have over 10.5 touchdowns.
Minus 110. Room 110 for Jamie G. All right. I'll spit a couple at you here. Give me 25 points on Christian McCaffrey to have the most combined rushing and receiving touchdowns in the regular season. This is plus 275. So 25 points to bring home 93.75. Then I have 20 coins on Bijan Robinson to have 1,000 plus receiving yards. That's minus 110. So 20 coins to bring home a little bit over 38. I've got 15 coins on Cooper Kupp to have over 1,000 receiving yards. That's plus 115. 15 coins to bring home 32.25. And then finally, 10 coins on Isaiah Pacheco to score 10 plus rushing touchdowns. That's plus 500. So 10 coins to bring home 60. Jamie G, give us the rest of your wagers here.
Yeah, man, I've got 25 cricket coins on Brees Hall to have the most regular season yards plus 800. I just love that juicy number there, and I think he could do it. I really do. Mills, last one for me. I've got 25 cricket coins on my guy, Dalton Kincaid, to have over 80 and a half receptions, minus 110, with the lack of, proven cohesive reception targets for the Bills this year. I think he's poised to have a monster season. I got him on the over here.
My final wagers here, I've got 10 coins on Tua Tagovailoa to have the most passing yards in the regular season, plus 800. So 10 coins to bring home 90. I've got 10 coins on Garrett Wilson to have the most TD receptions in the regular season, plus 1,400. So 10 coins to bring home 150. 5 coins on Aiden Hutchinson to have the most sacks in the regular season, plus 1,400. So 5 coins to bring home 75. And 5 coins on Derek Carr. Don't get out of my dreams. Don't get into Derek Carr unless you're looking for the most interceptions thrown in the regular season. Plus 1,200, 5 coins to bring home 65 coins. Derek Carr, most interceptions regular season. Feel bad for you, bro, but get that money. Have fun in New Orleans.
I think that just about does it. Now I got Billy Ocean in my head, but don't you worry. We'll be back next week to give some NFL team futures and maybe a surprise or two in there as well. Mills, is there anything you'd like to add before we get out of here?
When you go to Mars, please note they will ask how long you'll be on the planet for. And if it's more than 2 weeks, you don't want to have any fruits or vegetables. And, when you're going through customs, get ready for a surprise.
Yeah. Major. Thank you guys for checking out Bet It, Bank It, Blow It, presented by Seize the Gap Fantasy Football. We love sports wagering. We can't wait to break down our plays each and every week for you. We're going to get some exciting stuff here in the preseason. The season is we're on the precipice, okay? So make sure you let me know what your top play is. What do you like? Let's talk about it. Drop a comment below, but only after you've given us the thumb and you've subscribed. And then better yet, go ahead and just post your plays in our DMs and we'll respond back with our plays in your DMs. We could do this thing every weekend. You can tell your friends, they can tell their friends. Mills, remind everyone where they can find us.
And we could be friends. And Jamie G, what's your more favorite word, precipice or penultimate?
Ooh.
Both very good words, right? I feel like those are awesome words.
Two top P words for sure.
They're very precious words.
They are very precious words. I'm going to go with penultimate, but it's a 1A to 1B scenario here. Precipice is fantastic.
Yeah, and hopefully you have been on the precipice this whole time with Bet It, Bank It, Blow It, presented by Seize the Gap Fantasy Football. Thank you very much for checking us out. Once again, you can find us wherever you get podcasts and on YouTube. We're on social media at Seize the Gap FF. Same place on the internet, seizegapff.com. Trying to keep it easy to remember, just like those flaps. Follow, like, and please subscribe. That's it, FLAPS. It spells the thing. It's an acronym. We like it. We hope you appreciate it. I'm Magnum Mills with Jamie G, telling you that we can help you bet it. We can help you bank it, but blowing it is completely up to you.
Well, thank you again for checking us out. And remember, get your ass to Mars. Seriously, though, be careful when you get there.
Catch!
Get ready for a surprise!
Out of my